Alright, what's going on, y'all? As you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Attack on Titan. Now, specifically, I'm going to be talking about this right here, as you can tell, the Colossal Edition for the series. Do not buy these. Do not buy them at all. They are, honestly, it's for what you're getting, it's somewhat of a good deal. You're going to get a lot of the manga in one book. But do not buy them. If you're going to buy the manga, go with either buy each separate volume like separately, or see if they got a better deal where you can get like volumes 1, 2, and 3 in 3 separate books and buy them that way. Do not buy these Colossal Editions because it is a waste. It really is. It is a waste. Now, why am I saying that this is a waste? Well, whenever I bought these, I bought them on Amazon. I believe sometime back in May during the peak situation where everybody had to stay home for a long period of time. Now, I believe when I bought this, I'll double check it. I'll double check and have something, the actual number, like right here, about how much I actually paid for them. But if you were to walk into a store and you were to buy this right here, this thick with 17 C's boy, this is going to cost you $50. $50 for this. Now, you might be thinking, Lanyard, Zach, whatever the fuck you want to call me, I don't really care. Why would you say that that's a waste of money? It's thick as fuck, and it's only $50? That seems like a good deal. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I believe whenever I bought this on Amazon, I got it cheap. I think I got about $10 cheaper, so it was about $40. For $40, if I'm buying a manga, I do not expect this. For $40. Let me just put my steak down real quick. This is what I'm expecting. No, this is what I'm expecting when I buy something that's $40. This cost me. This is $50. In like, I believe, what is this? Volume 3. Yeah, volume 3. Friends of mine got me for my birthday. If you're watching this, thank you very much. I need to sit down and actually read this. It's just, I got to be in the mood to read Berserk because, God damn, is it depressing. But anyways, for $50, yeah, about $50, United States, you get this beautiful hardcover, simplistic design. Which, don't get me wrong, I love this. This design for this book is fantastic. You also, Berserk. It's Berserk. It's like if you haven't read it, if you're okay with very dark fantasy, depressing shit, read Berserk. But this isn't about Berserk. The reason why I am honestly so irritated about this is, again, if I'm paying $50 for pretty what is considered like a deluxe edition, which is Colossal Edition, Deluxe Edition, I'm expecting not this. Not at all. It's just, in all honesty, just reading it like this, I haven't even actually read through this, like any of these, just because I'm so irritated. Hey guys, editor me here. Well, yes, I have not actually sat down and read through these Colossal Editions in order just to make sure I, had my opinions right about this. I did skim through it and I did read like pages here and there, but I didn't actually sit down and read through it. Just wanted y'all to know that, so you didn't just think I just bought it and never read it and just bashing something that I never actually consumed. But yeah, I have looked through it. I just wanted to at least make that more clear, just in case I didn't do it right there. With like the way how it's made, like, I have no problem with paperback manga. As you can tell, like, you can probably tell from like right there, I have a bunch of paperback, regular volumes of, what is that, Dead Men Wonderland back there. Okay, I don't mind that. I also Here, let me get this real quick. I also, for like the 3-in-1, which are the most common, like, I guess, tankobons of what these are called. 3-in-1, you know, I don't mind because, look, this is small. It's a lot more easier to look through and read and everything like that. I don't mind this. And also, $15. $15, you get 3 volumes in one book. It's reasonably sized and everything. I'm okay with paying $15 for this. Again, this is just. I'm sorry. Like, this is just a waste of money. And you know what? Whenever I bought this stuff on Amazon, I should have double checked to make sure that, you know, what it's got. I went and looked and see what it said, and it was like paperback. I'm like, that's just. And again, that is on me. But I want you to learn from my mistakes. If you love Attack on Titan, do not buy this. Do not buy this, because if you kind of like me and are a semi collector, but you also love to actually read the stuff, this is just so impractical when you're going to read it that it's just like I can't get into it. But just for maybe for somebody, this is fine. But here's the thing. So, collection number 3, which is what I got in my hands right now, it goes from 43 to 62. So that's 19 chapters, or 19 episodes is what they're called in that. Yeah, 19 chapters. No. Let me open this up and see what it. So again, this has 3 volumes in it. I just looked at it and I'm an idiot and didn't actually pay attention. I just saw the number. So yeah, let me do this real quick. So you have for volume 3 of the deluxe editions, you're gonna have volumes 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Now, in all honesty, $50 for pretty much a package like this, 3 volumes, absolutely worth it. Just because the build quality on it is just really nice. It's easier. It's honestly, they're about the same height and everything. They're about the same. They're about the same height and everything. This is just too much, man. This is just, I'm honestly, this just wasn't worth the money, like, at all. Like, if I could go back and I would, I still plan on owning the Attack on Titan manga at one point. But if I could go back in time, just like, this is the only thing I could go, like, if I had a time machine right here and said you can only go back in time to redo, like, this one event for some god fucking reason. Who knows why? I don't know. It's a time machine and it's an imaginary situation that's never going to happen. I would go back and I'll say, do not buy these. Just buy numbers 1 through whatever what you got, because like I said, I think there was like $40 through Amazon buying all, like, not all 3 for $40, because if so I wouldn't be saying anything right now, but it was like that for each book, give or take. And like I said, I'm paying, like, and I can't, it's just, in terms of length, yes, you are getting your money's worth. But in terms of an actual, I guess, readability book, I do not recommend this at all. If you're on the fence and you want to, like, let's say if you got we're gonna go buy, let's say if you go to a Barnes and Nobles or whatever, you got $60, right? We're just gonna say 60 for with tax or whatever. You got $60. You can buy one of these, or you can buy. You know what? Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right. So in the back, I went and looked up Barnes and Nobles real quick. So for about $9.99, $10, $11 for $60. Just buy volumes 1 through 5, 1 through 6, however much math, because I'm not. It's 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning while the time of me recording this, because I'm a dumbass who doesn't know how to, think straight, whatever. But just because I believe it's at volume. Son of a whore. Volume 30. Yeah, so I think it's at volume 30 right now. Or 30, 31, something like that, because they got Attack on Titan 32 for pre-order. Oh, also, something else while I'm on the website, which I should probably have this recording right now so you can actually see what I'm talking about, but, I'm not smart, and I don't know how to do that right now. So, for the Attack on Titan Season 1 Part 1 manga, that's volumes 1 through 4 for $43.96. You can get that, and then, so yeah, for $43.96, so about 60, close to $60 of what you got. You can get in a nice little book, like a nice little case. You can have volumes 1 through 4 of the Attack on Titan manga. Honestly, that's so much of a better deal, because it's so much more easily accessible. Because you're going to get stuff like this. This is what you'll be getting if you buy that Season 4 manga. Now, if you don't have the space to where you can afford, or you can have all 32 32-ish volumes, maybe 34. I'm going to say 34. I don't know if that's right or not, but let's say there's going to be 30. Let's say there's 34 volumes in Attack on Titan, and you want to have a big collection of multiple other stuff with what the space you have. That's just an extra copy, so that's fine. Like that. That's the only way how I can justify you buying this, is if you trying to save on space and have Attack on Titan, if you're just looking for the collection. But if you're like me, and I'm sure a ton of other people, if you take into consideration wanting to read it, just go with this one. Go with this, because it's so much easier, cheaper, or not cheaper, but it might be, and it won't be cheaper. Yeah, either way. But it would be so much, for me, it would be so much more of an enjoyable read having it in like this, or having it in something like this. Just because, wrong one. Like I said, there we go. Now you can see the brand. But again, just something, even something like this. Just having something like this for $50. I'll take volumes 1 through 3 or 1 through 4, and this for $50, as opposed to having chapters 60 or 40, 43 to 62. In fact, give me 1 second. So yeah, I went and double checked. You have episode, or what he calls episodes 1 to 62 for these 3. Again, if you're for space, if you don't have that much space, then yeah, get this. But again, it's like I said, for $50 a book, I just expect something with a nicer build. My problem, in all honesty, my main problem with this is just the fact that it's a giant paperback book. Don't get me wrong, yes, that looks beautiful. As does the... Okay, that's spare. As does this. The cover art looks beautiful. But I just... For $50, I expected more than a giant paperback book. Again, to harp on it, this was $20, right? just to go to something else. This is $20, and I'm honestly, let me see that it says it somewhere. $20 and Volume 3 of the Full Metal Edition for Full Metal Alchemist. I get chapters 13 through 18. That's 5 chapters for $20 in this nice, beautifully illustrated hardback cover. I don't understand why for almost twice double the amount, close to, you know, if you're in Canada, 3 times the amount. Why is it just a giant paperback? Why is it not something more elegant? That's where my main problem comes with this is just that it's a giant paperback not book, and I do not care for that at all. I just don't. So that's why I gotta say, if you're going to buy Attack on Titan, which honestly, support it. Like, if you love Attack on Titan, or if you love the anime, read the manga. It is phenomenal. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fucking amazing. It's a very great series, which I need to catch up on it, honestly, if I'm being real. But that's not. But for almost $50, if I bought all these in store for $150, I'm just getting 3 giant ass paperback books. I'm not okay with that. And again, I'll be the first to admit this. I should have double checked and read everything just to make sure that it was exactly what it is that I wanted. But I didn't. So now I'm stuck with $150 worth of giant paperback manga. And I'm irritated about that. That's why I'm just saying, don't buy this. Do not buy this at all. But that's enough for this. This has been almost a 20-minute rant. Fucking son of a bitch. Anyway, if you disagree with me, comment down below. Let's hash this out. If you own these and you actually enjoy them, let me know why you enjoy these down below. I don't know. And if you don't, if you like Attack on Titan, what's some of your favorite characters in Attack on Titan? What's a favorite moment? I don't know. As always, let's just try to, end this on a positive note, I guess you could say. But anyway, comment down below. If you like this kind of ranty feel thing, yeah, let me know. See, we'll try some more of this out in the future. Granted, most of my first videos were ranty type deals, but beside the point, I'm rambling. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you 2,000 years in the future.